Driven by the new AAA Commander MVP membership. Review all the benefits at AAA.com/commanders. Let's take another look as we continue to look at this thing.
I think when it hit, the ball moved a little bit.
Yeah? Here we go.
After review, the ruling on the field has been changed to an incomplete pass.
There we go, baby.
It's a successful challenge. Washington will not be charged with a timeout.
So Dan Quinn with a successful challenge as we take one more look.
It was an outstanding try by the receiver, but right here, he has everything in. And when he comes down, you can see the ball move. Right there, it moved, and it's rocked. As soon as that ball rocked, that's not a catch.
Keith Kirkwood did almost everything he could to make that a grab, but it is not. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Baltimore here with 11:39 to go in this first half as the Commanders move to a little nickel defense here. Devin Leary, your quarterback, naked in the backfield, but now here comes Rasheen Ali to join him in that backfield. Leary, straight drop, going to go up top, left side. Ball knocked away, intended for Anthony Miller.
Unbelievable play by Tyler Owens right there. Running, was able to get his head back without running into the receiver to get a call.
Owens makes the play and sent down to the field with my guy BCJ and a special guest, Von Miller.
On the sideline with a future Hall of Famer, man. It does not get better than that. Von, been here for a little bit, man. How you feeling?
Man, I feel good, man. I've only been here for about a month, and I felt like I've been knowing these guys for a long time. They did a great job of really getting me acclimated to the new environment and a new team, man, and I love it here.
Oh, man, it's third down right here. You told me you let me know what you see. What you see right here on this play?
Like a pass. They already in field goal range. Yeah, that's what we wanted right there. They already in field goal range, so yeah, this take the field goal. Well, we need a big play on offense. Need a big drive on offense. We get the ball at halftime. Any points right here would be good for us.
Now, Von, we got to go to break. Will you kick it with us a little bit? You've been hanging out with me for like 20 minutes now. Will you kick it with me when we come off break?
Yeah, of course.
All right, y'all fellas, back to y'all. I'm going to kick it here with Von.
All right, so Von Miller stand by as Tyler Loop now will try the field goal. He's already missed one today. He's missed a couple there from distance. This is a 46-yard attempt. 11:30 to go here in the second quarter. Kick is up. Curls in, hits the draw, and it's good for Tyler Loop, and the Ravens have a 17-0 lead. When we come back, Von Miller once again.
Did they ask you to do the commercial too?
Yeah, but they just gave me one line.
I bet like a Caesar. Like, we're going to sit here and we're going to tell them how Caesar's Sportsbook is just so easy to use that you can watch and bet thousands of sports events, even some NFL games.
They'll probably show us betting on our favourite players and teams at all the Vegas hotspots too.
Like, we have time for that montage.
I told him I couldn't do it.
They couldn't afford me.
You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. So even if you can't count on accurate expiration dates,
that is a rookie mistake.
Or people appreciating your fashion sense.
Jim, the crowd is not on board here.
You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS, streaming on Paramount Plus.
Glad we wear our good jerseys.
Yeah.
Is that a fumble or a first down?
All right, everyone, huddle up. Here's the play. We pivot to the TCL QM8KD Ultimate Choice.
Okay, but our OLED...
But your OLED doesn't pop in the sun, Doug. It's not bright enough for this room.
What about the corner chair that no one can see from?
Anti-reflective screen, ultra-wide viewing angle, zero border. Now, any seat in the house is the best seat in the house.
This definitely sounds better.
Everything's better with the TCL. Ready?
Washington Commanders preseason football is brought to you in part by AAA Commanders MVP membership. Visit AAA.com/commanders to join. Back here at 17-0. Baltimore blanking Washington right now. Commanders offense looking for a spark.
We can spark it right here on this kick return. I mean, I made a career out of it, Chick.
Yeah, you did.
You kicked the ball off. I was mad at the world. I tried to do something for my offense, and I need someone to do it now. Run with some aggression.
Well, I saw you were mad at the world when you played golf. That's what I see. Dimitri Felton and Kaz Allen back there, and it's going to be a touchback, come out to the 35-yard line. Let's go back to Von Miller and BCJ.
Here with Von Miller. We're talking chickens. We're talking farm. We're having a really good time, Von. Now, last time me and you actually got to rap, you had just put pen to paper. You had just signed with the Burgundy and Gold. You said you've been here for a month now, and it feels like you've been here forever, man. What's it been like?
Man, it's been great, man. We got a really good group of guys. Adam Peters has done a good job of getting high character guys in the locker room, team guys, and I've been able to assimilate pretty quickly.
You got a guy like Bobby Wagner who's been able to help you get comfortable. Another future Hall of Famer, man. He said back in the day he used to watch you play and study you and learn, man. How is that cool? Is that somebody that you also watch, man, to be able to share a room like that and learn from each other?
Man, it's been great, man. I've been a fan of Bobby for a long time. He was, the heartbeat of that Legion of Boom defense, that Seattle defense, the legendary Seattle defense. And so I paid attention to him, and to be on the same team is great, man. It really is.
And Von, you're bringing Super Bowl experience. You've been on some of the best teams, but you said it to me. You said, why wouldn't I want to be here? Why wouldn't I want to play with the kid, Jaden Daniels, man? How excited are you to be able to see what you guys can accomplish this season?
Yeah, the rumors that you're about Jaden, man, he's a team guy. He's a really good quarterback. And, your team, they take on shades of your head coach and your quarterback, man, and we got two of the best in the business right now. So we should have a pretty good team to go along with that.
Von, you're one of the best in the business. Thank you for kicking it with us, man. We just spent like 30 minutes together here in this heat. Brother, I appreciate you fellas. Back to y'all. I'm here with the future Hall of Famer.
Another gold jacket guy, along with Bobby Wagner. It's 3rd and 8 now for Sam Hartman. Straight drop, pushed out of the pocket. Going to find Luke McCaffrey. Got to get across the 35-yard line, knocked out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it, but it's Teddy Buchanan on the stop. And they're going to say he's just short of a first down.
Just short. Teddy Buchanan came with some ill intentions right there. Listen, I see things like that. I want to see that when we go after guys too. Luke was trying to go for this first down, but he was like, I'm not letting you get there, young man.
So they'll go on 4th and 1 from their own 44. Just inside 10 minutes.
Terrific at this last year with Jaden Daniels.
Well, top team, and that is nowhere fast. Nowhere fast. David Ajobo with the stop. He was in the backfield, almost took the handoff.
He timed that perfectly. You can look at the offensive line and say they got to get that block, but he timed that perfectly. Didn't have a chance for the block.
I wonder if that Luke McCaffrey's got to pick that up or not. It's twice now McCaffrey's missed on this series on blocks. Last year, the Commanders were first in the NFL on 4th down, but there was no room there.
Colson Yankoff was coming on the cross, but I don't know if that's his pickup or not.
Right. So it'll be Baltimore ball, short field they're working with there on the 42-yard line. Devin Leary again at quarterback under center. Rasheen Ali in the backfield for Baltimore. And Leary, more pressure from the right, delivers. There'll be no gain on that one. Scotty Washington on the catch, and Duke Riley makes a stop for Washington in his 8th year out of LSU.
You see some of these guys coming out here, Chick, and I know they're backups, but they got to understand when you get on this football field, you have to go. It's all about showing coaches that you mean business. And because some guys get cut just because of the way that they played or the speed that they play at. Not because they don't know what they're doing, because they play slow.
2nd and 10. Leary's going to throw up top. Hamilton on the coverage, and that one goes over the head, intended for Xavier Guillory. It'll be 3rd down, Baltimore.
I think Duke Riley again had some pressure on Leary right there. Made him have to work.
So 3rd down and 10. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play, and Washington looking for a spark. Dan Quinn love to get his offense back on the field. Ali to the left of Leary. in the gun. Double left for Ravens. Pressure. Ali with a grab, but a quick tackle. That'll not be a first down as Ali Cajo with the stop, who leads, by the way, with 8 tackles in the preseason. Cajo makes the stop, the rookie out of UCLA.
Sure tackle right there. Hit him, stop him. Don't let him go anywhere.
Not bad.
But you saw him, he broke down. Did not allow him a chance to just get a quick move and go past him. He broke down and hit him right on point.
Not bad for a guy undrafted. George Stout now into punt. Kaz Allen is back just inside the 10-yard line for Washington. Little bobble on the catch for the Stout. And Allen kind of fake it. And Ravens was down that at the 10-yard line. Tez Walker once again with the little down. Command Center, Game Day Live and Post Game Live, hosted by our guy Brian Colbert Jr. with a guy named Brian Mitchell. I've heard of him. And Santana Moss. It's the official Commanders pregame show an hour before kickoff, and then hang with the guys right afterwards on Post Game Live. Watch the shows on YouTube, Facebook, X, and WUSA 9+. There's a flag now on the play on that return. And the referees are huddling. And Cleet Blakeman, our head official, is discussing.
Illegal touching, kicking team number 81. It's a 5-yard penalty from the dead ball spot, first down.
And I'm looking at my broadcast partner, Brian Mitchell, who made a living on special teams. He gave me a look like, what did you say? Illegal touching?
How is that illegal touching? I don't get that.
I don't either.
The returner was not trying to catch it at all.
Sam Hartman, quick toss to the left. Up over the 29 to the 22-yard line for Sam Hartman.
I'm still baffled by that call.
And Ja'Cory Brooks on the catch. Ruben Lowry with the stop there for Baltimore. McNichols now in the backfield on a 2nd and 3. Hartman again in the seam. Colson Yankoff. He's got some room. Look at that big fella. Can he have one of all? No, down inside the 25-yard line. But Yankoff with a little speed there. Nice throw by Sam Hartman.
Dan Quinn was talking earlier last week about this young man saying how he had a great camp. Colson Yankoff plays a lot of great special teams, and I think this play, things like that can help him out big time. He's in a battle with Ben Sinnott, and I think Colson Yankoff has been playing some very, very good football. We'll see what happens next week.
His second catch of the preseason. Played running back at UCLA. Showed some speed there.
I thought he was about to house it, man.
Baltimore, a little confusion there. A little give. On inside the 24-yard line. C.J. Okoye on the stop. The carry by Jeremy McNichols. I can look at him
Great
run.
balance right there, and then he started working. Right here, I thought he's about to go,
Look at that
man.
stride.
Look at him. Big fella out in the opening, man. I love that.
That's a 52-yard gain by Colson Yankoff.
Yeah.
You can't say that on TV. 2nd and 8. Hartman, left side. Little back shoulder throw. That's going to get away. Intended for Ja'Cory Brooks. Zanuse Kane on the coverage. Hartman, 9 of 13 so far for 88 yards. And the interception. In at left tackle now for Washington, George Fant, who just came in this past week.
Veteran player, a lot of experience.
Brandon Coleman watches this one. Coleman returned to practice this week after 3 weeks off. Demetric Felton now in his first appearance in that backfield. Hartman stays in the pocket, now moves out there, and this gets pulled down. That'll be a sack. Teddy Buchanan and company converge on Sam Hartman.
That's a situation where the quarterback has to have that clock go off in his head. You got to let that ball go or something because you know it's starting to get close to 4 seconds. Got to go.
Trenton Simpson and Aeneas Peebles combine on the tackle. So here we go. Field goal attempt. Matt Gay, who missed from 53 wide, left earlier in this ball game now. This is from 47. Trustway on the hold. Kick is up. That one is true. Dead down the middle, and Washington with 5:41 to go in this first half of play get their first points on the board. A little clap from Brian Mitchell as Matt Gay.
It's just like a basketball player. Get one to go through the uprights, and then now you're on a roll. Get your little layup. That's a layup.
That's a layup. 47 yards is a layup. It is nowadays.
From Matt Gay, it is.
Dan Quinn talks to his crew. Matt Gay gets the congratulations. Sam Hartman, nice drive from Sam Hartman. As you take a look at the numbers on Sam Hartman, 9 of 13 for 88 yards. Had the pick that was knocked down. Let's head back down to the sidelines in BCJ.
Fellas, it is no secret that Jaden Daniels and Sam Hartman are besties on this team. I talked to Jaden Daniels during camp and said, Sam Hartman's had some ups and downs. How do you keep him poised? He said it's just football, baby. He got to just play his game. He has to know not to get too high or too low. Great advice from only a year 2 guy, fellas. It's kind of impressive for Jaden Daniels.
No question. And you know, it's going to be a decision time come roster time. You got Josh Johnson, who we'll see certainly in that second half, and Sam Hartman, who's a great teammate, coming off a shoulder surgery as Baltimore from the 1. That is Myles Gaskin, who gets up over the 25-yard line to the 26. It'll be Baltimore ball for the Ravens.
Right now, Chick, I saw some guys right there saying, I want to make this team. They were flying down the field. That's Luke McCaffrey down there made a tackle, baby. Listen, you got to do, if you're not getting where you want to be in that position, you got to show the coaches that you're willing to sell out on special teams. And that's how a lot of guys are going to make it here. A lot of guys get into this league by playing special teams. Jeremy Reeves. Now Jeremy Reeves is getting a lot of play on defense.
A lot of playing time.
And because they know what this guy's about, they know he will bring the pain. And I love him. Luke, good job, brother.
And Revo watching this one, he's played a lot on the defensive secondary, made a lot of plays for Washington. I talked to Revo this week, and I said, you know, the way that you're looking, as you take a look at the coverage one more time, B. Mitch.
They're running, man. You got a lot of white jerseys on the other side to go over there and give problems to the Ravens. You have to do that. And I've been looking at this when I saw previous kickoff coverages. You get a start. They're standing 5 yards from you. They have no momentum. They should not be able to block you.
Revo, joining that conversation, told me, look, I've been in the league 8 years. I'm a safety first before a special teamer, even though he's a Pro Bowl special teamer.
Yeah.
And now he's getting a lot of play at that.
Totally.
Ravens running it up here with 4:50 to go in this first half of play. Dearness Johnson on the carry. Andre Jones Jr. on the stop.
Fella Raging Cajun.
There's enough of them in the league.
Yeah, we got a lot of them now, Chick.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Third and 7 now. And we got 2 wide each side now for Baltimore. Leary, straight drop. Gonna go right and the catch. Nice throw by Leary, thrown out of bounds. Scotty Washington on the catch. Robert McDaniel takes him out. And they will move those chains. One more look, B. Mitch.
That ball was thrown perfectly, right on time. Good coverage here, but he let it go, and when the guy came out the break, ball was there.
Almost indefensible there. Gain of 8 and a first down for Baltimore from the 37. Leary, 3 of 7. Rushing, or passing, pardon me. That's Johnson. He won't get much. A little after the play curriculars. Duke Riley on the stop. 8th year.
The linebackers are playing a little better now. Early on, I saw the defensive linemen handling their job, and the linebackers were not finishing, were not filling the holes. Right now, they're doing a much better job.
2nd and 10, 3 minutes to go here in this first half. Defensive changes being made. Rasheen Ali returns to the lineup for Baltimore. Leary, a little pressure, gets out on the hands, going to scramble to the left, then gets knocked out of bounds. They'll call it at the 42-yard line. Jalen Holmes on the push.
Like, I'm not letting you get around this corner, man.
Eddie Goldman with a force. Pushed him out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down, Baltimore. 3rd and 6 on the 41. You'd love to get the ball back for the offense here with the 2-minute drill.
It's a 2-minute drill.
They practiced that this week. Really cool practice this week to watch. They went through end-of-game, end-of-half situations, which they were so good at last year. Rasheen Ali in the backfield. Leary, pressure up the middle. Tosses, knocked out of bounds. That'll be 4th down. Nice play. The catch by Xavier Guillory. Antonio Hamilton, senior, on the stop.
They're having fun out there now. This is what this is all about, man. You sell out, you go out there, you do everything you can, and let the coaches decide what they want to do.
One more, take a look at the hit. Antonio.
You see the latest franchise move? You're practically running the team now. Data-driven play calling.
Hold up. Are y'all scouting our playbook?
No, we just deeply invested fans.
Strictly educational.
They scouting.
Madden NFL 26. Built from real NFL data, built from Sunday.
You can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. So even if you can't count on accurate expiration dates,
That is a rookie mistake.
or people appreciating your fashion sense,
Jim, the crowd is not on board here.
you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS, streaming on Paramount Plus.
Glad we wear our good jerseys.
Yeah. Is that a fumble or a first down?
All right, everyone. Huddle up. Here's the play. We pivot to the TCL QM8KD Ultimate Choice.
Okay, but our OLED.
But your OLED doesn't pop in the sun, Doug. It's not bright enough for this room.
What about the corner chair that no one can see from?
Anti-reflective screen, ultra-wide viewing angle, 0 border. Now, any seat in the house is the best seat in the house.
This definitely sounds better.
Everything's better with the TCL. Ready?
Did they ask you to do the commercial too?
Yeah, but they just gave me one line.
Bet like a Caesar. Like, we're going to sit here and we're going to tell them how Caesar's Sportsbook is just so easy to use that you can watch and bet thousands of sports events, even some NFL games.
They'll probably show us betting on our favourite players and teams at all the Vegas hotspots too.
Like, we have time for that montage.
I told him I couldn't do it.
They couldn't afford me.
I'm coming in. Ha! Some of you think I've already said it all. Nonsense. You haven't heard sports talk like this. Unfiltered, unapologetic. You already know what time it is. It's Stephen A. Smith, and I'm back.
Ladies and gentlemen, our departure has been delayed.
Yes!
Are you kidding me, man? Why are you so happy?
I'm watching the game.
Seriously?
Yeah, with NFL Plus.
Get live, local, and primetime games.
Before the 12 driver assist systems. Before the 7 passenger seating. The Airmatic adaptive suspension. And the predictive AI technology. It starts with the same simple philosophy. To deliver the world's greatest vehicles. The 7 passenger Mercedes-Benz GLS. Even standing still, it's moving forward.
.159 to go. Jordan Stout will punt for Baltimore. Kaz Allen is back in punt return formation. You got a chance to talk with punt returners this offseason. Kaz Allen back there. You also counseled Jalen Lane.
Yeah, just talking to him about reading the punts, knowing everything before the ball is even snapped, having a feel for that. At that point, you know what can happen. that ball should never hit the ground right there. Cavs got to get up there and catch that. But just talking to him about knowing the distance of the punters, knowing their average, watching them, which way are they aiming, how they trying to kick it, knowing you should know everything prior to the ball being snapped, where they're trying to kick it, and set your game plan up. And Jalen Lane, he has a good feel for it already. A lot of these other guys, some guys, they are unsure back there. He is very, very sure of what he's doing back there.
And there's a nice little punt there by Jordan Stout, 48-yard punt. Apparently he's been watching the PGA Tour this week. He's no Scotty Scheffler. Sam Hartman back at quarterback now. They start deep in their own end. He's going to go left side. That's Tay Martin, and that's a catch. The clock running.
Tay Martin has been impressive throughout the camp. I like it.
TJ Tampa on the coverage. That's a great name. 2nd and 5 from the 12. Hartman. Again, this time left side. That's a catch, and that is big. Lawrence Cager with the grab. That's it back down to the sidelines. BCJ.
All pro Revo, my guy, got the papers everywhere, man. Got the Kobe's on. How you feeling, dog?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed, man. I cannot complain, bro.
Man, you are definitely blessed. You have looked so good this preseason, man. And you told me during training camp you wanted to continue to improve, and you've done just that, man. How great does it feel to be able to be on that field and show all the work you put in?
Oh, man. Anytime you get to step on the grass, it's a blessing. Oh, no! Anytime you get to step on the field, it's a blessing, man. You can't take it for granted. But just continue to find things to improve on, right? Just because you cut one milestone doesn't mean that's the end of it. You got to find something else.
That's a tough position to put you in, right here. Like the interception happened right behind us. However, our defense, let's talk about that a little bit because they have looked very, very strong and good. What has the message been to these young guys? We got a lot of young guys out there looking to prove it, man. What's that message been?
Man, just have fun, man. At the end of the day, football is football. Don't make it bigger than what it is. I'm a living testament to the work that you put in will pay you back. I don't know when it will be, but at some point it will. So just always put your best foot forward every day. Be consistent in that and who you are, and good things will follow. Don't know the timeline of it. I mean, for me, it was 5 years, but those 5 years work, that was worth it.
Yeah, all pro Revo always giving us the good word here. Fellas, with my guy, Jeremy Reeves. Back to y'all.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right. Well, that wasn't good.
That was late. That pass was late, man. Late in the inside. Late.
Keon Martin with the pick six off of Sam Martin, 26 yards. That's 10 points off turnovers for Baltimore, B-Mitch.
Left hash, throwing it out to the right side. It can't be late, and it damn sure can't be inside. That's a double whammy for a quarterback right there. He's sitting there waiting for it. If that ball's not thrown on time and out to the outside, that happens right there. Pick six.
Corey Brooks was the intended receiver, but Keon Martin makes the grab. Undrafted, getting his name called for Baltimore. So John Harbaugh finding a diamond in the rough. He's been playing very well in this preseason for Baltimore. That was not good for Washington.
No.
And they'll get the ball back here on a kickoff with 1:16 to go. During that regular season last year, only 9 interceptions for the Commanders, which led the league, but 2 today.
Yeah, Jaden does. Jaden reads stuff and gets the ball out of his hands so quickly. That right there, that's a double whammy for a quarterback. We talked about him having surgery in the offseason. You cannot. I mean, you definitely cannot throw that ball late. And I don't know if he had enough zip on it. That ball has to be thrown very early, or you got to have a Brett Favre type arm to get it out there if you're going to throw it that late. That was late and inside, and it doesn't end up good for you at all.
Demetric Felton on the return, but a flag on the play here with 1:09 to go.
Return, holding, receiving team number 48. It's a 10-yard penalty for the spot and foul, first down.
So Ben Nickel get called for the holding, and they'll bring this one back a little bit as Sam Hartman goes right back to that huddle with 1:09 to go. It's a sick feeling if you're a quarterback.
But cornerbacks, same way. Cornerback give up a touchdown, you got to go right back at it and be confident. He has to come out right now and forget about what he just did and think about the next play. Dan Quinn has talked about not worrying about yesterday and not thinking about tomorrow. Worry about right now. Let that play go and move forward.
1:09 to go. The Commanders do have 3 timeouts left. We'll see what Cliff Kingsbury is thinking as the OC with Hartman out of the gun. Kaz Allen in the backfield. 3 wide left, and they're going to give it to Allen on a draw play. So he'll wind his way up. Gain of about 4. Teddy Buchanan on the stop for Baltimore.
Cass Allen, the young man where I talked about it 2 weeks ago, where this kid has so much ability. He has big playability. And they've been trying to get – he was a receiver last year. He's down a running back. They're trying to find ways to get the ball in his hands.
Hartman throwing into traffic. That was intended for Ja'Cory Brooks. TJ Tampa on the coverage. And a flag on the play. That could be Tampa being called.
Pass interference, defense number 27. Ball replaced at the spot of the foul. First down, Washington.
Tampa called for the infraction. Will be Commanders now with 45 seconds to go. It's a spread offense for Washington. Hartman 11 of 16 for 103 and 2 picks. He'll dump it right to McCaffrey. Cuts inside one, inside two. Gets up to the 47-yard line for Luke McCaffrey. Keon Martin and Teddy Buchanan can't quite make the tackle.
And, this is a good time for Sam right now. The coaches want to see how you're going to go out there and produce. But when you deal with a bad situation, an interception like that, they want to see how you respond to it. He can show a lot right now.
So Dan Quinn calls timeout. One more time. Look at the move. A little dukey-duke right here.
Looks a little bit like his brother right there.
Yeah.
He looks like his brother on that one, man.
He's done some things here on offense. Also made special teams tackles.
Yes.
As you said, you gotta do something to make this squad. Cut down day is Tuesday, 4 o'clock. Less than 76 hours away. 36 seconds to go now. First and 10. They got 2 timeouts left. From their 47. Naked backfield for Hartman. Going to step up and tries to throw. Was that fumbled or not? Hartman's moving. This just depends on what they're going to call it. And right now the referees are calling it a fumble. Trenton Simpson kind of knocked it away.
That play was all caused by the miss block of Trent Scott on the right side, the right tackle. You watch him. The 32 comes off the edge right there. And Sam tried to get out, but it seemed like it's a fumble to me. Ball came out of his hand.
Ball never hit the ground. That's an interception. Third turnover. Third INT. Malik Ham gets credited with the interception from Lafayette. So Ravens ball now with 29 seconds to go.
Boy, ask the question. If you fumble it and they catch it, is it an interception still? Does it have to be a pass to be an interception?
They're calling it a fumble.
And a catch.
And a catch.
Okay.
I don't know how that works, but a fumble recovery. 30 seconds to go. Leary looking for more. Gonna toss it. But a quick stop. Tyler Owens on the grab. Makes the stop Sheldon Day as well right there. And Baltimore takes their first timeout here with 25 seconds to go. So, 15 days from now, B-Mitch, the regular season begins. As you take a look at the schedule, open up the Giants, who they swept for the first time.
Santana Day.
Santana Day as well. Then off to Green Bay.
4 days later.
4 days later. A lot of games that are not on Sunday and not at 1 o'clock.
I mean, it starts off real quickly for them. I think this team, they seem to be ready for it. They played well last year. A lot of primetime games this year. Let's show. Just show the rest of the league and show the league, thank you, and show them, yes, we deserve these games.
You saw Sam Hartman there on the sidelines. He must be wondering what's going on. Leary back. Pressure up the middle. Gets tapped on the helmet, but nothing, and gets the throw off. That's inside the 40-yard line. Scotty Washington on the catch. Ale Keho on the tackle, and another timeout by Baltimore. So they're really trying to get Tyler Loop here.
I mean, it's preseason.
Right.
It's your last time to practice before it gets real. You try everything you can. Let's see if we can get in the field goal range. And I think Washington should be looking at it the same way. Let's stop them. You may have a situation like this coming up on September 7th. You want to shut it down.
Harbaugh was your special teams coach in Philly, right?
Yes.
What was he like?
Intense, man. He would run down on the field and do all the stuff, but he believed in doing certain things, closing out games, being ready. As a he didn't look at special teams as that other forgotten spot. He looked at special teams as that spot that can throw the favor to your side.
3rd and 4, Leary quickly out to the left and a catch and a first down. That's Xavier Guillory on the catch and Carlin Vigors with the force out of bounds. So first down with 8 seconds, clock ticking now. They're going to let this clock down.
Pressure on Leary from Andre Jones right there as well.
Yep, Andre Jones under pressure, and they stop the clock and take their 3rd and final timeout with 2 seconds to go. And so it again will be Tyler Loop, the kicker, getting a lot of work done. Is Loop, who comes in for Justin Tecker. He was good from 46 yards earlier today. Two seconds to go. $52-yard field goal attempt here from Loop. 7 of 9 during this preseason for Tyler Loop. This is from 52 yards. Snap, hold, kick, just inside the left upright, and good. So Tyler Loop, 8 of 10.
Baltimore has a kicker all the time, man.
All the time. And
from Matt Stover to Justin Tucker, now they got Luke.
Dan Quinn kind of hovering as his team heads out to go in the locker room, and they will have a discussion. And it's the Ravens 27-3 here in Landover. Halftime coming. We got more. B. Mitch, Chick, BCJ.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday, all in one place. And that's a lot of NFL. NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. New users pay less.
Copilot, make us anime style.
Unlimited power! Why are we yelling?
Just back is sore. Let's go! Ice. Hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy hot. Just so back.
Aren't you going to miss the game?
No, I've got NFL Plus. It's on.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
I am somebody.
I may be young. But I am. Somebody.
I may be small. But I am
Somebody.
I must be respected.
Protected. Never rejected.
But I am
somebody.
Thursday Night Football returns to Prime on September 11th, and the schedule is stacked.
A lot to be excited about.
With the biggest names and the can't-miss games.
You just can't stop them.
Black Friday football is back, and we've got another exclusive wildcard playoff game.
Welcome to the playoffs.
Plus, a special gift, Prime's first ever Christmas game.
Ho, ho, ho! Let's go!
TNF is back in September. It's on Prime.
We're going to do whatever we can to bring in Lombardi to Western New York.
Resilient, tough, that is Buffalo to a core, baby.
Week 3 and NFL Network has 6 live games. The last chance to stand out. and for the young guys to make a name for themselves.
They're back in it, baby!
Week 3 of the NFL preseason, live on NFL Network.
Name for themselves, but make a 53-man roster.
It's not that big of a deal. No, it's a huge deal. It's the biggest deal possible, right? Because this is the moment, right? This is the final evaluation.
Thursday Night Football returns to Prime on September 11th, and the schedule is stacked.
A lot to be excited about.
With the biggest names and the can't-miss games.
You just can't stop them.
TNF is back in September. It's on Prime.
Radio broadcast team, Logan, down here on the sidelines, man. What have you seen so far in this first half?
I think this has been a great opportunity for the coaches to work some situations, right? At the end of half here, we get a sudden change, 30 seconds left. The team's driving. How do we call pressures if you're Joe Wood Jr.? He brings in all that pressure, trying to make that tackle in bounds. It's really good reps to get the coordinators thinking not only about personnel, substitutions, but also the clock and how we manage these end-of-game, end-of-half scenarios.
When you look at the offense, right, Sam Hartman, again, having some ups, having some downs, what would you tell him, Logan, as one of his leaders, right? What would you tell him to let him know, okay, we got to shake this off. There's still more games to be played?
Yeah, this is tough, man. This is a really tough opportunity for Sam. And what I would say is just like, hey, man, take a breath. Try to center yourself. Let's focus on the next play. Can't do anything about the one that just happened. What do we do about the one coming up? And again, that's so having played in this game, that's so challenging to do because you can feel the opportunity slowly slipping away. But hey, if I'm Jaden Daniels, I'm his buddy. I'm like, hey, man, catch your breath. Let's see if we can make the next throw.
And he did make some good throws, especially that big gain to yank kickoff, somebody you've been huge on in that tight end room. And how were you to see him finally be able to show all that athletic ability he had?
I mean, it's easy to be pumped on Colson Yankoff, man, because he just does things the right way. Plays great on teams, has a nice suddenness, nuance to his route running game. And you see the athlete, man. You see him kind of catch that ball, the balance, and then to kind of open it up, kind of say maybe do some more sprint work this offseason, let's score a touchdown. But hey, man, like, love to see that rep from Colson Yankoff and a guy who has just continued to have a great offseason.
And an undrafted guy much like yourself, man. How big are these moments for guys like that to make a name for themselves? Not only make a name for themselves, but make a 53-man roster.
It's not that big of a deal. No, it's a huge deal. It's the biggest deal possible, right? Because this is the moment, right? This is the final evaluation. They're going to cut day on Tuesday here, so you want them to enter that meeting with a good taste in their mouth, right? Like, oh yeah, Colson had that huge explosive play. It makes it so much easier for to saying, hey, he deserves to be on the 53. So I think these are great opportunities for some of these undrafted guys, for some of these down the roster guys. Ben Nichols made some plays. McDaniels made some plays. Love to see those guys kind of making a final case for themselves for the roster.
And you talk about the undrafted guys. What about the drafted guys here? We have the beautiful luxury of a lot of our guys not needing to play in week 3 of preseason. That's not always the case, man. How great is that to be able to get in guys that are so ready to play now that they don't need a third preseason game?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the way the league's going, right? And again, the most important ability is availability. And I think that
Week 3 and NFL Network has 6 live games. The last chance to stand out and for the young guys to make a name for themselves.
They're back in it, baby.
Week 3 of the NFL preseason, live on NFL Network.
to winning games in the NFL.
And Logan, with all this ice and jewelry on this sideline, I truly don't know if there's a guy that looks cooler than you right now on this sideline.
I'm glad you brought it up, man. It's just like my level of swag is unparalleled at this moment, and people recognize that. And thank you. You know, I'm trying to get on your level.
I'm just trying to be as swaggy as my guy, Logan Paulson. We will holler at y'all in the second half. He will be on the sideline doing the radio broadcast. Logan Paulson, Brian Cobra Jr., back to you guys.
Thank you.
I love Logan Paulson asking for Colson Yankoff to be faster.
What?
27-3. Second half coming your way. First half highlights. First half highlights. Rodriguez. On the tackle. Yep. Okay. All right. Move this over here. You see the shot of the camera. Trying to show as much food as possible. This way? Oh, I see. Okay. Halftime here. Getting ready for the third quarter. 27-3 Baltimore Ravens. Brian Mitchell, Chick Hernandez. I don't want to say anything. But what they've done. So, folks who are going to come to this stadium, Northwest Stadium this year, they have upgraded. They have gone to local vendors and everything. I didn't ask you to eat. Okay, well there we go. A lot of new food here. The double smash burger. This is the W pretzel, by the way.
That's a smash burger right there, baby.
No longer W, by the way. Okay. The Rays Hail chicken tenders, I'm going to get to in a minute.
Yeah.
But first, highlights of that first half. And C-Rod had himself a first half.
Came out to play. He talked about losing weight, getting faster. C-Rod averaged 7 yards a carry in the first half. His offensive line were coming off, but right here you see, boom, he got that cut. Great vision to cut back, get extra yards. Right here, keep your feet up. He could walk into the end zone more than likely. And then they start throwing the ball around as well. And guess who is that? Colson Yankoff, a guy who plays unbelievable on special teams, and now showing the coaches, look, coach, I can do this as well.
Yeah.
I want to play and Luke McCaffrey, another young man, catching passes. But you're going to have to do more when you want to be that 5th, 6th receiver. Tackling on special teams. Unbelievable. A lot of young guys came out here with an opportunity to go present themselves, and they did it well.
It'd be very difficult to call this play now with the district taco chicken and carnitas in my mouth, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot. Whole new, brand new food here. There's the kick. And from the 1-yard line, Kaz Allen got some room and it cut up the middle, got some room over at the 30-yard line. He gets pulled down at the 30-yard line. Today's first half stats brought to you by the Chemin de Rose.
La Chemin de Rose.
And Branson Cognac, the official champagne and cognac of the Washington Commanders. I'll leave it to the Louisiana guy to say that correctly. I'm surprised he could say that with a full chicken in his mouth. That's impressive.
Just a little piece, just a little piece.
I'm going to try the taco, but I hope that the menu is good. Now the offense needs to be better. Simple as that. As we start you off, and it's going to be Josh Johnson at quarterback. Demetric Felton in the backfield. Johnson, quick throw to the outside. That's Michael Gallup. It gets up down to the 35-yard line.
See how quick that ball got out there to Gallup? In those plays right there, the quarterback has to put some zip on it to get out there quickly so they can get upfield. You know, and I think Josh Johnson, he has a strong arm. He gets it out there quickly.
Josh Johnson in his 11th year, but really been in the league longer than that.
Played a lot of teams.
A lot of teams. 2nd and 5.
Stay employed, baby. Stay employed.
Quick shot out to the left, and that is Ja'Cory Brooks on the catch.
Ja'Cory Brooks has been making plays all camp. Getting to the preseason game, he makes plays. I like everything about this young man. You know, it may be tough for him to make this roster, but still, he's showing a lot to other people.
Third quarter, 1st and 10 line brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the Washington Commanders on a 3rd and 1. Johnson in the backfield. That's the give up the middle. That'll be a first down, Washington, as Demetric Felton gets the carry.
You remember 2 years ago, we called the game, he was in Cleveland.
Yes.
Running back, catch balls out the backfield, kick return, punt return, still around. And I think, you know, you got to find ways. Sometimes you're not that main guy. You're not that top-notch guy. You got to show the coaches you can do a certain amount of things where they will not let you go because you can fill so many positions.
6th-round draft pick of the Browns back in 21. In his 3rd year, Demetric Felton got his first carry there. 6 for 42 during the preseason. Once again, left side, Felton gets through the handhold of one as that's C.J. Ravenel on the stop for Baltimore. Chandler Martin with a little push in. First guy in. And Felton, another carry. Commanders going a little, almost a trips right. Johnson, protection, fires quickly to the outside and the sideline. Did he get it? He did. Michael Gallup with another grab. His 7th year out of Colorado State.
Just the flick of the wrist.
Little velocity.
Yeah, velocity, man. You in this league, you have to get the ball out there quickly. If Joe Montana didn't have the strongest arm, but Joe Montana knew how to throw the ball early enough to where it got there.
A gain of 8 as they go up tempo, and they're going to call that a drop. KJ Osborne tried to take off before that ball was in his hands. And for those who don't know, Josh Johnson's 2nd stint with Washington, by the way.
Yeah.
He was here back in 2018. He came in so quickly, had to learn his teammates' names through the Madden
By
game.
playing Madden.
That is ridiculous.
Hey, man.
He knows his guys
By
now.
any means necessary.
Sure. Yep. He's been with the Saints, Baltimore, San Fran, Denver, the Jets, Detroit, Oakland, Houston, and now here with Washington for a 2nd time on a 4th and 1. And Felton up the gut. Aeneas Peebles on the stop. We'll see what kind of mark they get.
We need the virtual. Or first?
They're going to give him the first down. Felton remains in that backfield. Out of the gun, Johnson. Got some time now, going to step up, and he'll take it himself. He's got wheels, by the way. Tries to get down. A little awkward slide. That looked like Robert Griffin.
No, he looked like Jaden when Jaden first started sliding.
Keandre Jackson on the stop. If you're going to get down, you got to get down.
But right here, watch. Felton came across, boom. Gave him that extra time to get those yards right there.
At this point, you got to get down.
Yeah.
You can't go forward.
Just slide.
Just slide.
No need to get hit.
2nd and 4 of the game by 6 of Johnson. Felton, and he gets just dumped at the 45-yard line. Keandre Jackson again with the stop. The rookie out of Illinois State. Negative yards there for Demetric Felton. Tenth play of the drive now for the Burgundy and Gold. On his 3rd and 6 now for Josh Johnson. Felton remains in that backfield. Excuse me. Got some time, trying to buy some time, and then just has to throw it away as he gets hit. That's Malik Ham with the pressure on Josh Johnson. It'll be 4th down and time for Tressway to hit the field.
Didn't get much on that play, but I am watching Demetric Felton, and Demetric Felton just chipped.
You like that?
He just chipped at the end, man, and at the end stopped because he knew. I love it, man. Love it.
Tressway on the punt in his 12th year out of Oklahoma. LeJonte Wester will be back for Baltimore. Wily veteran Tressway. Wester already has an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown versus Indy in the preseason. Little pooch punt here. That one bounces at the 8. And Tressway, once again, one of the masters of inside the 20. 296 career punts inside the 20. We're back after this.
Aren't you going to miss the game?
No, I've got NFL Plus. It's on.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
Chase something.
Let's go.
More than just a flag. Chase a goal. Chase something. Chase rings. Chase gold.
Chase me.
Nah, chase me.
Chase all of it. It's all up for grabs now. NFL flag. Chase something.
We're going to do whatever we can to bring in Lombardi to Western New York.
Resilient, tough, that is Buffalo to a core, baby.
We're going to do whatever we can to bring in Lombardi back here to Western New York. Iron sharpens iron. It's good to see the boys out there competing.
It's Buffalo versus the world. We have to make this city proud. Resilient, tough, that is Buffalo to a core, baby.
Washington Commanders preseason football is brought to you in part by Pepsi, official soft drink of the Washington Commanders. You take a look at the quarterbacks there. 2 Heisman Trophy winners and Sam Hartman and Marcus Mariota returning to practice this week. He's coming back from Achilles tendonitis. He says he is working back to be ready for week 1, just in case number 5 can't go, which, of course, no one wants. But Jaden's been spending the last 10 minutes trying to brighten the spirits of Sam Hartman, who's had a difficult day.
Good friend right there.
I have spilled my drink here in the booth, so we've got chaos going on right now. All right, 1st and 10 for Baltimore from their own 10. Devin Leary at quarterback. Rasheen Ali with the carry. Just take a look. This is it's a Heisman trophies. I don't know where they hide the Heisman. I don't think they bring them to the stadium, but that's
Nah, they're a little heavy.
There's a lot of hardware.
They're a little heavy to bring to the stadium, Trey.
Marcus Mariota, who kind of went through the same thing that Jake did, so that's a perfect teammate. You come out as a Heisman Trophy winner and, labeled as the savior of your franchise. And Derrick Henry also on this sideline. It's hard to miss him, by the way, because he is a load.
Huge.
Yeah, that's a business decision to tackle him.
Looks like a tight end, man.
Looks like 2 tight ends, B-Mitch. He looks like 2. It's on Batsy on the tackle for Washington. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Baltimore.
Batsy said, man, y'all out here talking about these quarterbacks. I'm out here making plays, baby. Talk about me a little bit.
All right, we'll talk about him. He's in his 5th year out of Wake Forest.
Got him a tackle for a loss right there.
Played in Denver. Free agent signing in the offseason here. Came in late to once camp started. 3rd and 6 now. Leary, pressure from the right. That delivers. That's Xavier Guillory. So he had some time. Sheldon Day created some pressure, but Leary steps up and makes the throw.
Yeah, he moved him off his spot. They're getting a little pressure out there, but not getting to him just yet. I would like to think that Von Miller will be someone getting there.
You'd like to think that.
Yeah.
Ortho Virginia, official orthopedic and sports medicine provider of the Washington Commanders. We could use some orthopedists in this booth right now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Ernest Johnson in the backfield. He gets the grab. Just over the 20. A big gain of 2 or 3. We'll call it 3 at this point.
Yeah.
You give me the 3?
Give you 3.
Okay. I'll take the 3. Cutdown day is Tuesday. A lot of guys getting some time here. Ricky Barber with the stop there for the Commanders, the rookie out of Central Florida. Once cutdown hits at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, and then all heck breaks loose as teams across the league start to see who released who's available. Yeah. They've all got tape on each other, right?
Everybody has tape on everybody. Some guys that you were looking at is on another team, but you're still looking at him because you feel he can help you. But 20 guys, 17 guys going on practice squad, that can be a job for someone right there. Yeah. You get a chance to stay around. And the practice squad guys make a lot more money now than they did back in the day.
Ale Cajo on the tackle. Yeah, practice squad guys, that's 17 strong, and we see them every day in practice. They certainly serve a purpose.
And you have to take it seriously. I know a guy who was on the practice squad back in the day, James Strash.
Oh, yeah.
He became a household name because he took it serious. A lot of guys get on it and feel they listen to their friends and their families. I'm like, oh, man, you didn't make the real squad. They're getting paid a lot of money to just go out there and practice and work on their skill. How many people get paid to go work on your job?
Leary, 3rd, 6. On the out, we'll see where they mark this one and stop there. Well, you talk about practice squad guys. I mean, there's a guy on this roster who's going to make this roster who's not dressed today, and that is Bill Krosky-Merritt, who was on the scout team in Arizona because he was ruled ineligible. So for the rest of the season, he said, I'll play scout team. And I talked to him this week. He said, I was trying to get better, and I gave my opposing defense one heck of a time.
And you look at how good he is. I'm sure he gave them a better time and a worse time than they faced in the game.
Right.
But the thing about it, he also showed a lot of coaches that he had great character. And was a guy who's, when I start something, I'm not finishing it. It wasn't his fault that the NCAA screwed up. He went out there and showed the coaches what he was capable of, and he got a job because of that.
Cliff Kingsbury
got a chance because of that. He went out there and earned it.
At the combine, during the interviews, Cliff Kingsbury's like, wait a minute, you put scout team? Why? He goes, Coach, I love the game. And they saw that kind of heart there. 2 tight ends set now for Baltimore. Leary, pressure up the middle, but he delivers. And a little shoestring tackle up to the 36-yard line. That is Ale Cajo once again getting his name called. Rasheen Ali thought he had some room, but he did not.
Ali is selling out right there. You got guys that are understanding this, man. This thing is closing off. You right now have about 20 minutes and some odd seconds to go and finish arguing your case to the coaches. There may be some guys who may not finish strong, but there are other guys out there who are trying to make sure they understand, I'm going to put my name on somebody's mind.
Kane Medrano with the pressure, now 2nd and 7. Leary. Ravens are not holding back. He steps up. He's going to take it, run himself, and gets hit. Doesn't quite slide. They're going to throw the flag. I'm not sure about that.
That's a late slide, man. That is a late slide.
Kane Medrano delivers the blow. Wasn't to the helmet. That was a late slide. Medrano looks like he's got a little hand thing going on. But you say what here? And Quinn looking on.
That's a late slide. I mean, he was defending off a blocker as well.
One more time. I did get the head a little bit. But he was going down. One more look here, B. Mitch.
I still say, well, they forgot that face mask right there? I mean, it's a face mask. The receiver grabbed his face mask.
One on each team.
Okay, there we go.
Holding, offense, number 87. Personal foul, illegal use of the helmet, defense, number 56. Those penalties will upset replaying second down.
It is preseason also for the referees. He called illegal use of the helmet. Did he hit him in the helmet? It wasn't no illegal use of it.
Well, that is the new referee, Jonah Monroe, who's making that call there. One more look here. Legal use of the helmet. There's no helmet involved by Kane Medrano.
Involved by Kane right there.
This would be a play that...
It's preseason.
It is preseason. For everybody. For everybody.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 7 again from the 35. The Ernest Johnson in the backfield for Baltimore. He'll get the grab. A little hold going on there as well, but he gets no room as Ben Nickel makes the stop.
Andre Jones never let him get outside of him, did he?
No.
He kept keeping contained.
Despite being held.
And what I'm saying is, you keep contained, you have to go in there to the other people. That he went inside, he had nowhere to go. If you lose contained, they can get around the edge.
One more look there at Andre Jones Jr. Third and 6 from the 36 for Baltimore. Devin Leary getting a lot of playing time at quarterback as Lamar Jackson sits on the sideline and watches. Leary out of the pocket. That's a nice throw and catch. Boy, that was difficult to defend. Scotty Washington
outside
and
early.
Yeah. Robert McDaniel was there, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
One more time here for
ball's released right now. Boom.
That's
good coverage.
That's good coverage.
But he threw it so soon he couldn't do anything about it.
Leary, his first year out of Kentucky, 6th round pick for the Ravens. And now the Ravens go with the 2 tight end set. Ravens 8 for 11 on 3rd down. There's Johnson on the carry. I can call that Myles Gaskin on the carry in his 7th year out of Washington. Last play with the Rams, also in Minnesota and Miami, is Gaskin.
I like seeing Duke Riley. He's always around the ball, man.
But you said it, though. You have 1 quarter and 3 minutes to go.
There you go. And you got to take it serious.
11th play here for the Ravens. Well, DQ said this week, I try to tell the young guys, don't count. Don't count. Don't worry about it. Don't count what the roster is. Leary going to go up top. Falling down. Intended for Xavier Guillory. Ben Nickel on the coverage. Ben Nickel getting his name called as Guillory remains on the turf. That might have been a little... That's either air or a shoulder.
I think it's shoulder.
That was tough.
That ball was thrown so soon. He was still in his route, faking that fake out, and he had already let that ball go.
That does not look good for Xavier Guillory and the rookie out of Arizona State. 6'2", 203 as John Harbaugh will go over and take a look as well. That's tough in the final preseason game. We'll take a timeout here. 27-3, Ravens with the lead.
Week 3 and NFL Network has 6 live games. The last chance to stand out and for the young guys to make a name for themselves.
They're back in it, baby!
Week 3 of the NFL Preseason, live on NFL Network.
Imagine the greatest team of all time. One that protects everyone's right to chase a dream and opens doors to second chances. Who wouldn't want to be part of a team like that?
Aren't you going to miss the game?
No, I've got NFL Plus. It's on.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
We're going to do whatever we can to bring the Lombardi back here to Western New York.
Iron sharpens iron. It's good to see the boys out there competing.
It's Buffalo versus the world. We have to make the city proud.
Resilient, tough. That is Buffalo to a core, baby.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
All right, Ravens facing a 3rd and 7 with 2:54 to go here in this third quarter play. Brian Mitchell, Chick Hernandez, Ryan Coble Jr. on the sidelines here as we bring you the final preseason game of 2025. And we got a pre-snap penalty. Jared Penning, right guard for Baltimore, a rookie out of northern Iowa. A little overzealous. So 3rd now and 12 for Baltimore. Ravens only carry 3 quarterbacks, so Devin Leary is the guy the rest of the day. Wow. Yep. Leary, straight drop pressure, and he's going to go deep back there and push it off. That could have been an offensive PI there.
It was, but they didn't call it. He just ran his back, pushed him off. He had good coverage because he had positioning, and still didn't get it.
Jalen Holmes pressures Leary. Anthony Miller's the intended target, and Antonio Hamilton.
He right there.
Right there. Boom. Push him right off.
Yep.
No flag. Referees got preseason.
I don't like how they do that stuff totally against the defense all the time.
As an offensive guy, I am stunned and shocked. Jordan Stout now will punt. Kaz Allen is back to receive. Trying to wave everybody off. He's not going to catch that one. That ball bounces out of bounds. Not the best punt for Jordan Stout.
He should work on his punting and not his putting.
42-yard punt and a 3 putt by Stout.
Anything for Bud Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Aren't you going to miss the game?
No, I've got NFL Plus. It's on.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL Plus. Keep the NFL in reach.
Thursday Night Football returns to Prime on September 11th, and the schedule is stacked.
A lot to be excited about.
With the biggest names and the can't-miss games.
You just can't stop them.
TNF is back in September. It's on Prime.
We're going to do whatever we can to bring the Lombardi to Western New York.
Resilient, tough. That is Buffalo to a core, baby.
Aren't you going to miss the game?
Chase something. More than just a flag. Chase rings. Chase gold.
Nah, chase me.
NFL flag. Chase something. Chase something. More than just a flag. Chase a goal. Chase something. Chase rings. Chase gold.
Chase me.
Nah, chase me.
Chase all of it. It's all up for grabs now. NFL flag. Chase something.
Commanders fans, we have an awesome collection of podcasts for you to check out. The Command Center podcast with Logan Santana and Fred Get Loud with Jenks and Smoot. The Players Club, Next Man Up. Our historical podcast, Hail Tales. Check them out on Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You know, Hail Tales called me a lot. I guess I'm old.
They called you a lot?
They called me a lot to help them out with some of those things.
Well, proof's in the pudding. You had a leather helmet at one point.
Yeah, you're older than me.
This is true. I did cover you. I did. We've been together for an awfully long time. And awfully in a good way.
Yeah.
First down for Washington. Malik Ham on the stop. Demetric Felton on the carry. Let's head down to the field. And Brian's got Javon Kinlaw, the new kid on the block.
Well, fellas, he's not too new now because he is from this area. We were just talking about that, man. How much of a pinch me moment is this when you look around, man? You grew up out here, grew up celebrating Washington, and now you get to be a part of this, man. How great is it?
God, it's good, brother. Surreal moment. Shoot, I'm just soaking it in, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy to be here, bro. Blessed to be here.
And we're blessed to have you here. And you could have really went anywhere, but you decided to come here and play under Joe Wood Jr. What about this defense and the pieces that were already in place made you say you wanted to be a part of this?
Well, the front is very versatile. I like that they can try to line me up at end, line me up inside, play anywhere, and I like that, you know what I mean? Keep the defense, keep the offense honest, and I love the way I'm fitting in right now, but I think this is a hungry defense, you know what I mean, especially after last year, and I'm just ready to get in and mix in with those guys.
And we're hungry to see you get in the mix with that. Like, I'm 6'3" right now, and so you see me standing next to this massive man. He said he's 6'5". I don't believe him. But it's not just your size, man. It's that athletic ability you have. How would you describe your game for Commanders fans that are still unfamiliar?
I'm aggressive for sure, and I pride myself on my mindset every play. But I mean, you know what I mean? I can take it to the hardwood too, though. You know what I mean? Get out there, saw some dudes up too. Light on my feet for sure.
Hey man, I'm glad to see you on that court. I'm here with my guy, Javon Kinlaw with the Versace frames, making me look bad out here, fellas. Back to y'all.
I did not want to see him on a basketball court.
Nah, he will back you down for sure.
Back you down and take you through the doorway. Dressway on the punt as the Commanders failed to get that first down. LeJontay Wester is back at his 30-yard line.